Okay. I'm trying to decide, should I listen to my audiobook and just wait, or oh, look where's that? Look where's that? It's testing it. What I say? It's testing that little area. It don't want to really look at where the wick is. Look at where the wick is. I think I'm gonna be a beast. I think I'm gonna be a beast. Look at where the wick is, bro. And it's not even going below that. It's not. It's not going above it. I mean, and then when it gets here, and it shoots up, it's gonna go here. It's gonna test here. And when it shoot up, you got your answers. Look at the wick. And now I'm over here. I'm trying to be particular and stretch it out and hit it on the nose. Do y'all think it's gonna shoot through? I think it's gonna shoot through. I think it's gonna continue to go up. I think it's gonna continue to go up because right up in here, it's not. I didn't even pay attention. It shot up. It shot up. Once it go through here, I feel like people gonna be scalping and getting in trades. But I mean, honestly, they can already start. They can already start. Because it already tested this one. So now it's going to test this one. And that means up in here is going to be profits. If you're scalping. It's, come on now. I'm about to watch some more trades. Some YouTube videos. Let me see on TikTok if she posted anything.
I'm at work. You can't tell me this ain't weird, bro. So I called non-emergency and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, you know what? Somebody else called in this week about the house. Oh, yeah, the man say he out of town. And I'm like, but it's a lady that's ordering stuff on this thing. He like, oh, yeah. She like, oh, yeah. She like, oh, yeah. And the lady's in there. Apparently she's okay. She just must not want to come out and get that stuff. And I'm like, bro, hold on.
Why would you order
Like,
it?
all kind of little stuff, you know what I'm saying? They've been sitting out here for months. Like, you know, it's been a minute when the post office put their own buckets out there because your mailbox been so full and they just dumping it in the bucket at your crib, bro. I don't know if I watch too much TV, bro. I don't know, bro, but that shit real, bro. I'm
It
telling
is.
you, bro, like, I'm at work. You can't tell me this ain't weird, bro.
All in packages.
So I called non-emergency and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They like,
Do
oh,
a
you know what?
wellness check.
Somebody else called in this week about the house. Oh, yeah, the man say he out of town. And I'm like, but it's a lady that's ordering this stuff on this thing. He like, oh, yeah. She like, oh, yeah. She like, oh, yeah. And the lady.
Okay. That is not what I came on here for. But that is weird. Do a wellness check on them people. And it can't be no type of scamming because if you were scamming, those packages would have been gone. Who got that money to order all that stuff? Who got that money? That's a good neighborhood too. Ain't nobody got them packages. Ain't nobody gonna swipe one or two of them packages. Girl, what am I looking for?
She's in there. Apparently she's okay. She just must not want to.
What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Sound like an owl. Ooh. I want to watch her latest videos. Did she post anything?
Today, I'm side-eyeing everybody. Everybody's racist and stupid. And don't talk to me for the rest of the year. I'm gonna teach you guys how to...
No, she didn't post nothing else.
I have not loved day one of teaching Sam how to trade, y'all. Alright, so we did a learning session this morning. Sam, what did you learn from our session?
Okay, so I learned downward and upward trend. So a downward trend is basically indicating a sell, which is where your previous high is lower. So you're gonna go lower lows and lower highs. So it's literally gonna go like this: up, down, further down, further down, further down, further down, further down, further down. And it's the same thing for an upward trend, which is going to indicate a buy. So we're looking for higher highs and higher lows. So you're going to go, your second high is going to be higher than the previous high, and it's going to continue. The second low is going to be higher than the previous low. It's going to continue, and so on and so forth.
And what are the three phases of the market?
What do you mean by
So the market can either be moving in and
upward trend, a
Downward
downward trend,
trend or consolidation.
boom. Alright, so Sam came over this morning, and morning, y'all. I didn't get a chance to make my recap video yesterday for Tuesday 120.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch her because I just wanted to see what she posted because I know she posted something within a day or so. So I wanted to see that, and now I'm gonna go see what's on my page.
Somebody get that stuff.
There they go again.
And then I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos.
Stop getting these excuses for these nuts.
Tell her what you did, Big Daddy. Tell her. Big Daddy invited the prince to a masquerade ball tonight. Tell her what else you did, Big Daddy.
And you should.
Tell her what you did.
That's so
How
cute.
are you clean?
Who cares about them, who wants them to succeed, and they leave the live stream appreciative that somebody was willing.
My phone probably loud for y'all. Okay, Cardi.
Oh, two. There's one in the window and one downstairs. Drop. Yeah. Right there.
Ooh.
Alright.
My predictions are so good. So good. It's gonna shoot through because it got past this part. It's gonna test here, and then I think it's gonna shoot through.
1 to 196. We can even go look. What the heck did
Which is behind you.
Everybody trying to make a theme song for brands now because of that Romeo girl on TikTok, and she got a Dr. Pepper $2 million deal. I see it working for her. But if this is the new wave on how to make money, go for it.
You say so.
People trying to find. I feel like if it's your favorite brand, do it. Because I did watch this guy who has some holes in his Birkenstocks, and he had made a video about Birkenstock, and Birkenstock got in the comments like, "We got you," and then Crocs got in the comment and was like, "We'll give you some free Crocs," and he was like, "Crocs is better." Crocs is better anyway. And then next video you see he's wearing new Birkenstocks, and he's giving out Crocs to the homeless. So social media is funny. It be working for people. All you gotta do is ask. A closed mouth don't get fed, right? People, somebody should go into this trade. Okay, let me see. Let me see if my thingy. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Let's see if it'll work. I don't know. What are we gonna do to take profit? Cause after it hit here, what we gonna do? Okay, I'ma do. What's it break through? Let's say 4962. Now this is, I've never done this. $4,955. I've never done this, so are we gonna enter? Are we gonna enter? Should I enter? Ugh. $4,962. That's not that much. That's not that much. It's already going down. Let me add a little line, because if it hit this line, I don't think that. Let me wait. If it hit this line, I'm not gonna go in. But if it goes up, hit this line, then I'm gonna go in, and I'm going for. How much would that be? How much would that be? I'm taking too much time to decide. From here. That's currently where it's at, so I can't move that up. I don't know. I don't know. It's right there. But it's bouncing. It's don't want to shoot down. But it can pass a little bit and then shoot and go up. So I don't know. Let me just wait and see. And then I'm gonna do it for. I just wanna say, will it make it here? Cause I don't know. Because if it's making a new high, I don't know. Cause this is its current, its highest high. So. That's just a guesstimate, an estimate. I don't know. It could make a new higher high here, or it can make it up in here, or it could stay here and bounce down. So I'm just trying to see how it's already. It's not even coming over that red line, because this is the highest high. So it's not trying to. It's testing it essentially. And this is why you don't go in for trades unless you see it go. See, it's gonna come back down and it's gonna test it again. So it's gonna bounce in between. I think it's gonna bounce in between these two red lines, and once it breaks one, it'll kind of give us our answer. But we're gonna stay. We're gonna hold it. Hold on. Hold your horses. I'm gonna finish watching. I'm gonna get out of TikTok and go watch the video. I'm gonna go on YouTube. No, I'm gonna check out his Trades by Sai Instagram. My widow's sister 3 hours ago was watching. Oh, she went to Saves. Oh, she went. I don't know. Was it? No. This is old pictures. I can't. She showed me these books already. I'm thinking she'd have went down to Saves and got some used books. The little book bug. I'm good though because I'm good off of the bookie books over there. I like her too. She's still learning as well. She's she's still learning, but she make her money. She not even on gold. She not even on gold. But now she is. Announcement irritates market moves some hours ago. Glad I joined the VP. The only reason why it went over.
I wish I started doing it sooner. Alright, let's make it then. You start trading tomorrow, and by January 24th, do the thing. I don't know, man. I'm 46, and I've never traded.
This is an assumption. 496.
How much did you start? Like 1,000?
What is this? 4967.
Seriously? You start with a 20? Dead serious. All you need is your phone and that $20. Tap the link. Let's get you set up. Okay, let's see.
Give me a second. Let me see what it's gonna do. Okay. Cause it'll come back down and test. I think it's gonna go up. I'm gonna go in. I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking too much. Okay. I'm thinking too much. I think I'm gonna just do it because it's 2 minutes left on this candle. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking too hard. I feel like I should just back out and not place it. Because initially it was okay, let's just see. But I'm not even supposed to be putting in any trades because. But look at this. Excuse me, sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. Look at this. How it's like boom, boom, boom. Do y'all see that? Or is it just me? Should I get in? Fuck it. Okay. And if it just don't go through, it don't go through. It was a quick small little itsy bitsy trade to see if the market button works the way that I think that it's gonna work. Because when I did limit and stop, sucked. But it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not. I'd be losing more than I make. I can't see because this is in the way. How do I move that? I did watch a video on how you can move it, but I don't know if you can move it. Gosh dang it. It was, no. I don't want to modify it. I want to move it. It was somewhere in the settings. Okay, I think it was go to the settings, and then you go over to canvas, and then it said right side or left side. I think it was trading. I think it's left side. I can see now. Okay. Okay, so that's important too. And that's what he was saying in the video that I watched. He said over on the right side, when your stop loss and everything is there, when your stop loss is there, you can't see on the right side. So he pushed it over to the left, and I was like, I could see. You know what I could have done too? I could have zoomed the fuck out. Okay. It fucks with your psychology. It fucks with your mental. And now I'm getting afraid because it don't look like it's going. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna think too much about it. I'm gonna continue to watch my video, and then I'm going to see if it's not about it being a win or a loss. So even if it does go down here and breaks, or if it goes up here and breaks, the reason why I got into this trade is to see if the market hits one of these lines and it'll end or close the trade, because I've been having problems with limit and stop, and it hasn't been closing the trade once it hits it. So my predictions have been right, and I have to trust that. And if this one is not correct, it's just not correct. But I'm gonna continue focusing on. Oh.
Forex in 2026.
Wait. Did he post just now? 1 hour ago. Okay, 1 hour ago.
Forex, we're trying to get into. I'm gonna be so honest. I still see people like trade forex in 2026. I know like this year just started, but I see like a lot of people trading forex. We're trying to get into forex, and it's like I personally don't believe forex is making as much money as trading like indices or commodities or crypto. Like, don't get me wrong, you can make money off of forex, of course, but essentially what I believe is, or what I know is that government versus government currency is what forex is. So they're both, you know, like which one's higher, which one's stronger, which one's weaker. And normally, like, you know, the economies are pretty stable unless like war or some high impact news comes in, which kind of can take the market in any direction. But that doesn't happen like often. There won't be a day where you wake up and you'll see GJ or like GU with like some extreme candle to the upside, and it's just going ballistic. Yeah, it can go like up a couple cents, which you know is normal for forex pairs, but you will never wake up to one of those days like Nasdaq or something and prices drop like 700 points, and like, bro, with a 0.01, that's $700, right? So I just really don't see why people still trade forex pairs. I'm gonna be so honest. I still see people like trade forex.
That was a quick video from Sai, which is cool. I thought he was gonna be talking about. I'm waiting for him to talk about gold, but he didn't. So. My mouth is bleeding. Why?
Alright, so currently I'm in gold buys. I'm floating $747,000. And before I break it down, I do want to say that I am going on a world tour this year. I'm
boom, it did what I wanted it to do, which was close the trade, or whichever one I wanted to see, it was gonna close the trade. So now that I know, because I'm taking the emotion out of it, it wasn't about losing or winning. It was about knowing if the market button is what I needed to be going in or using, because I tried with limit and stop and it wasn't working the way I was expecting it to. It wasn't taking me out of trades once it surpassed what I was expecting it to surpass. So now that I know I need to be over here in this window and setting my stop loss and my take profit, I will be over here. That's what that was for. But what, it lost like $8, which is fine. I'm trying to not be so worried about the money, and I'm also trying to not be emotional about it. I am a very emotional person, so I'm trying not to really just stare at it, because I notice when I stare at the market, it makes me more psychological. I do expect it to go up beyond this point here, so I'm gonna move this line to here. I'm gonna move it to here because it's going to test here again, and it's gonna either shoot past it or not. This was the previous. I don't think it's gonna test here anymore. It's just all here because this is the previous high. So it's gonna come back up and test it here, or continue to drop and make a lower low. But in order not to stare at it and to, it needs to do some more work. I mean, new lower highs and new all that stuff. Lower lows, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, and stuff like that. And I'm gonna just continue to watch Instagram and YouTube.
In that type of way, verbal. All right, so currently I'm in gold buys. I'm floating $747,000. And before I break it down, I do want to say that I am going on a world tour this year. I'm going to go to North America, South America, Asia, Europe, Australia, and I'll also go to South Africa as well, and just pour out into people as much as possible. And we're also going to give back to the foundations. Last time I said this, people didn't really understand what I meant, but I will be paying for the things and the donations and all the gift givings and stuff, but I do want my community, the people that follow me, to come out and help me pass these things out. So you don't have to come out of pocket with anything I do. So the world tour is free. You can just show up to the events for free, and you can show up to the donations and give and help back to the people for free. So you don't have to spend your money. You're just passing out things, and we all come together as family and give back to the people that are in need. With this being said, you can share your story to the kids, provide value to the kids in that type of way, verbally, mentally, right? With this being said, let's get into the breakdown. All right, so as you can see here, price was on a downtrend. This is the 1 hour time frame. You can see that price ended up shifting structure once it came back to this level. So as you can see, there was a lot of sellers here. Price ended up pushing down, creating levels of support, and buyers ended up pushing back into the market. But buyers were in control until they fully broke above this black line, which is where the sellers were at. So buyers ended up taking all the sellers out. This is considered an indication. Now, a correction doesn't have to be perfect. A correction just has to show that price no longer wants to go down. So as you can see here, price tries to go down, still maintain structure. So structure is basically price pushing up, creating this equal high, creating this higher low, and now we have a higher high. So all this is considered is a higher low. This higher low is made consolidation because price was out of session, and soon as price came into session and it was above the level where buyers were in control. So as you can see here, buyers were in control above here. You can see then buyer.
I want to see what section he's on, what section he's focusing on. So
Kidding me? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
I don't know what section is highlighted. It didn't show it on the thing.
God, there we
The
go.
target level would have been here first, because whenever you're buying price, you're taking it to what sellers were previously. So sellers were previously here, so you would take your trade there. But now we have a new indication. There's a correction, so you can expect price to push up even more for gold. Now I can't break down this whole thing, but yeah, that's as much as I can break down with Instagram.
Did what he
So
said.
currently I'm in gold buys. I'm floating $747,000.
When was this though?
And before I break it down, I do want to say that I am.
I don't know when this video was. I'm gonna watch his YouTube video. I don't know why it went like that. I also like watching her trading journal on YouTube. Let me see if she got any current videos. This was 13 days ago. 2 days ago I was watching this video. She could
In the
post
great
it.
green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a little toy house.
Our computer and the setup was there. No, we had to wait for that setup to actually print, let the candlesticks print and set up to something that you're familiar with. That way, when you see it, you have a lot more confidence to take the trade. Being honest, nothing's going on NQ. Nothing at all is going on. All I can do is wait. The market opens up at 9:30. It's currently 9:15, so we might as well just wait and see if it'll print something else. Let's check out gold real quick, and let's see if gold may have something better. Just did a quick analysis, and gold is really quick and easy for me to go through right now. You see that you can see more so of a trend on gold. There's no question of the trend. If I go now to my 15-minute time frame, I can see the 15-minute trend as well. And you see how we're like literally moving up, right? Versus how NQ, if I go to NQ, you see how we're moving to the side. You want to trade supply and demand in a trending market. When price is not trending, you need to understand to leave it alone. When price is trending in a direction, that's when you can now look to apply your strategy, because you can find the trend. The first step of my strategy is find the trend. If you can't find the trend, then you know that there's nothing there. So let's look at the 5-minute time frame, and we have a nice bullish trend here, right? Price is making its way up bullish. Again, you want to focus on current price action. Price is breaking structure to the upside. If it can continue trending on up, then I am going to potentially look for buy positions on gold as well. I just wanted y'all to see how different market conditions can be when you get up in the morning and you're looking at the chart. They may not always be set up for you, and that's okay. You just have to wait for the smoke to clear, and then you can find some quality setup. So also, after looking at gold again, I'm noticing it's low-key trying to range. We came up to this because I like to
Yeah.
focus on current price action. You see how
Yeah.
price broke structure here, me and validated that first zone right here. But now I can see on my 5-minute we are low-key trying to range. So guess what? All I do is all I need to do. I'm gonna set an alert because I would rather it just be out of this area right here. So I'm gonna set an alert for price to come up past this high right here. This is the high I wanted to break to be positive, and then same for NQ. NQ, for now I'm gonna set an alert above this resistance as well. What's up, y'all? Okay,
What
so
kind of
my
screen she
trading
got?
day is done, y'all. I'm about to head to lunch. When I tell y'all NQ blessed the house today,
It's kind of
come
consolidating.
on, everybody got blessed today. When I
It's kind of consolidating in here for the 3-minute, but it's definitely gonna do something. Just don't know what. So you just gotta be patient, and that's why I watch. That's why I be watching these YouTube videos and these TikTok videos to learn more while I'm making my predictions.
look, not even just in my community, just like looking at other traders, like looking at their stories and different things and their posts. Everybody ate today, and this is what happens when you have a system and a process and you're going with the overall trend. That's why I tell people, just trade the trend that's already there, and it makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to lunch. I'm treating myself. Well, I can't even say I'm treating myself because I'm not really. I would have done this. The trade that I took today was super bomb. If you saw the trade that came about right at 9:30, like right when the 9:30 opened, the way that price respected that zone and did not invalidate that zone, mwah, A+ price action. Like that's what I want to see. And if this is how NQ is gonna come for the rest of the year or even this month, I'm all for it. I'm literally all for it. So I'm gonna take y'all with me. My trading day is done. Had a 3K.
One thing that I need to do is figure out what I want to trade. I know for a fact it's gonna be gold, but I'm trying to see if I want to do like stocks like Apple and or will it always be gold, silver, and oil? I think those are called commodities. I think. it's called. Indices? It's not crypto. I don't know what it's called. I said commodity because of this. So I don't know. What do you call it? What's the name for it? I don't know. Options? No, I don't know. But yeah. I know I'm gonna want to trade those. But I'm not sure what else I'm gonna want to trade. I think that S&P 500 maybe, and like Nasdaq. I'm gonna look at Nvidia. Those. I'm gonna look at those and see if I want to trade. But gold, silver, and oil, I think I'd want to trade. Because those are things that we all need, right? We all need those elements. Anyways.
Day today. And, you know, I did that in like, what, an hour and a half? If that?
The day I hit $3,000 in an hour?
So now I'm gonna head to lunch with a homegirl, and we're just gonna go and enjoy.
Honestly, to tell you, I wouldn't even go hang out with nobody else. Like, I'm not saying that she can't go hang out with anybody else, but baby, let me make $3,000 a day. I'm hanging out with my mans, or by myself, or with my sister. That's it. That's it. Family, or close ones, close loved ones. If it ain't that, then I don't really want to hang out with you. If I don't already know you. But like, I gotta know you for some years. I don't wanna hang out with new people at all whatsoever.
And I do need to stop at a few places. I'm gonna take y'all with me while I'm doing that. I did not go to the gym today. Super disappointed that I did not make it to the gym today. But normally I go to the gym around like 11:30.
This is her just so y'all know, it's called Her Trading Journal at on YouTube. So yeah, I'm watching her. And this is who I watch. I watch Trading with Sai. I watch Tiavana on TikTok. I'm gonna show you her page because on TikTok they got a lot of fake pages of her. So I'm gonna show you her page. Make sure y'all following the correct Tiavana. Let me turn my brightness down. Charts with Tia. And I think she changed it. Yeah, see. Charts with Tia, no underscore, nothing like that. I watch her on TikTok. And I think she changed Charts with Tia because they scammed it and did the Tiavana and they added an extra A and people were getting confused. But this is her page and this is what it looks like. I know they got one of her and they try to make it seem like they sell real estate and people have been getting scammed. And yeah, please watch out for that. So I watch her on TikTok. I watch Tiavana on TikTok. I watch her Trading Journal on YouTube. I also watch Trading with Sai on YouTube. And I watch what's the other girl name? Start with a P. I watch her on TikTok and I also watch her on YouTube. Pernasia Petit. They also have a lot of fake pages of her on TikTok as well. So y'all gotta look out for that as well. Make sure y'all following the right one. I just go to their YouTube and check out their YouTube and go find their TikTok off their YouTube to make sure they're the right one. And that's what I do. But yeah, I watch those 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
12:30, 1 o'clock. Literally, next thing I knew, because I had been in the trade since we got in the trade around like 11:30ish, 11:20, and then I get out of the trade till after 12 o'clock. So that kind of put me really, really behind. Next thing I knew, literally 2:38, and look, there's school buses out. That means the kids are getting out of school. So when that happens, you just gotta go with the flow. I'm gonna come back when I get to the restaurant, and
She's in a Tesla, and her Tesla is like, I want a Tesla. The main reason I want a Tesla is because De'Ara. Not gonna lie. That's why I want a Tesla. Other than that, I probably wouldn't want a Tesla. And how pretty like the panoramic roof is. Other than that, like, I probably wouldn't want a Tesla. So I did make this line right here because this is where the wick is. I didn't think it was gonna break through here. This wick met this wick, and it's kind of like patterns. So if you see a pattern, trend it, do a line, you know. So this wick is hidden this wick, which tells me that it's going to test this area. So yeah. And we shall see what it's gonna do. Okay. This is the high. And this is the low. So essentially it's going from here to here. Here. To here. So you can see it's not hitting past here. Made a high, made a low, made a new high that didn't go over this high. It made a low that went under this low, and it made a high here that didn't go over this high. So that lets me know it's in a downtrend, or it might be in a downtrend, but it's consolidating, so you can't really trade this because it's in between here. It's not going nowhere until it see, it tested it again. It tested it again, and it hit, it didn't break through, and this candle is about to end in 35 seconds. So either it's gonna wanna keep testing these two, support and resistance, and keep going over, consolidation, or it's gonna wanna test and break through, or it's gonna wanna, oops, wrong thing, or it's gonna wanna test and break down. But it's essentially going down. So it looks like it wants to break. It wants to choose this one. It's gonna wanna, because it's not even that high, honestly. It's down here. So the previous high was here. It was here, and it didn't even go past this wick. So since it made this high and didn't go past it, it didn't break through, lets me know that it's gonna wanna go past here. Or it can start consolidating down here, but I think it's gonna come down here. If it doesn't, in 2 minutes, don't shoot past this part. And that's how I chart. That's what I'm learning. I'm just kind of making my own decisions. I don't know. Making my own, what makes sense to me, I guess. But we're still on the 3 minute. On the 15 minute, we'd still be sitting here, you know? And I can't. What are you gonna do with this? So it's better for me to make my predictions off of the 3 minute. I can see it a lot better, understand it a lot better. On the 15 minute, you just sitting here waiting, get frustrated, waiting to see something, you know? But yeah, 3 minute I can see it a little bit better. I get my overview. I zoom out and get my overview from here. And it looks weird because I'm streaming, so I can't take up the whole screen. But normally it'll look like this. Or it'll look like that on the hour. But it's not looking like that. So see, it's testing it again, and either it's gonna break through or it's not. All these, it came up here. It came up here and touched it. Came down here and touched it. Came up here, touched it. Came up here, touched it. But it didn't break past it. So that's what's letting me know. It came down here, touched it. Came down here, touched it. And so that's why this line is here. And it's based off of this one. Okay, it was here. Touched, touched, touched. And that's that. Either it's gonna break through or it's not. And that's what we're just waiting for.
Y'all, my trading day is done. I want y'all to see this trade right here. This is my first time trading gold this year. I took an L on gold, but I have to charge it to the game. I'm so happy to finally get my feet wet with gold. Got the little
That's exactly where we were.
out. Gold gave me an L. It is what it is. I've taken my loss and I'm gonna continue on with my day. Finally got me a new desk chair.
The highest paying job right now isn't being a lawyer, software engineer, or even doctor. It's a little niche in finance known as quant. Don't just take my word for it. Here's a publicly available compensation report from levels.fyi. It's a website which compiles data from several
Let me see if
tech-related
it's gonna
industries.
touch.
These are the top-paying firms
see.
specifically for entry-level
Bounce.
roles
We'll
in
see.
2019. They're mostly software firms like
It's my
Stripe and
prediction.
Lyft, but by 2025, the landscape completely changed. In the top 4 highest-paying firms, you have Hudson River Trading, Jane Street, Optiver, IMC. They're all quant shops, and what's more is they're now paying almost double the highest-paying tech firm on the list. Now, these figures aren't just made up. They're in line with what our graduates from our quant bootcamp are seeing.
And it might not go that
Just
far,
place a
you know.
college graduate at IMC with the starting total comp of $375,000. At this point, we've worked with over 1,000 plus candidates and
Would
have
it
placements in all the
hit
top
here
firms on
and then
Wall
just
Street,
go back
many
up?
of which pay even more than IMC.
Because
Places
if you
like
get
Jane
here
Street,
and just
SIG,
go this
and
way,
Optiver. If you have a STEM
you know.
background and you're serious about breaking into quant, click the link below and book a call with our team today.
You guys get what I'm trying to say.
Now you see me? Now you don't. Did you see me?
See it hit here. I don't think it's gonna go below this part. It's probably gonna break there. Because it tested it 3 times already. It tested it 3 times already.
So this is about to be a project in and of itself. So I'm gonna open this bad boy up, and it's probably gonna take me like
And it
2
tested
hours
here
to put
twice.
this together.
So
So I'm just gonna take a break from the charts. I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna over leverage. I'm not gonna over trade and keep trading. I'm done.
it
I'm
kind
done
of
trading
went
for
a
the day.
little
What I'm
past
gonna do
it.
is grab something to eat and then continue on my day, and then I'm gonna go live
We're gonna
tomorrow
see.
and do it all over again. The point is, you want to make sure that you don't trade so much that you don't have any more funds to trade the next trading day. When you take a loss, it should not deplete your account. It should just take away a small percentage of your account that you're charging to the game. And the way you can do that is by walking away. So I'm gonna close my computer. I'm gonna come work on this. Literally every time I'm reminded why I don't order from Amazon. They did give me some gloves though. But what? Like, am I building a rocket ship or a chair? Okay, y'all, I am done building this
That chair is so
It took me 2
cute.
hours. It could have been a lot quicker than that. I was just messing around, listening to music, watching Netflix, since this was a whole lot going on. So I probably could have done it in like 30 minutes, but it took me like
I want you to show the chair so I can show them.
I'm so happy. She's so cute. She's so brown. She's so tan. Also, ooh, that mom has to go to my, I have to go to my mail room. But I had ordered some stuff for my desk. Why did Amazon cancel my order? So that's gonna be a whole nother thing I have to deal with. But I'm actually happy now that they canceled my order, because now that I see the color of the chair, it's not the exact color I thought it was gonna be. But I love it. I like it. It's cute. I can't be mad at it.
This is the chair. It's so cute. It's brown. I wasn't expecting that. It goes with her setup.
Take a look. This is not sponsored, but she's super cute. I'm gonna redo that cart and change the colors up a little bit. Y'all, give me some ideas. What should I do with this? I think I'm gonna get a new desk. This is a real wooden desk, and I've had it for a while now. But I think I want something not as hefty duty, because when I tell you I cannot move this desk to save my life, I want something a little bit lighter that I can kind of move around if I want to. So that's just neither here nor there. I'm just kind of
When I did, that's what I take into account before I buy anything. Can I put wheels on it myself, or is it can I find something with wheels? Cause I'm gonna want to do a lot of moving around with doing furniture and stuff, or when it's time to move my furniture. Can I move it around? Is it gonna have wheels? Can I put wheels on it? So I take that into account before I buy something.
Right now, but that's finished. I'm about to move on. I'm gonna go to At Home real quick. I need to get a new bed set. I think I'm gonna get some more bed sheets and just a whole new set. I'm gonna run there and do that. And then, yeah. What's up, y'all? It's a whole new day. Today is Thursday, January 8th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, today's the 8th. Y'all, my trading day is done. I took a full setup on gold. Like, I'm
I love the fact that you can get a couple trades in and be done for the day. Like, I'm at the point where I can't do that. I'm still in beginner stage where it's like you still gotta work your 9 to 5 in order to allow your trading to manifest itself, so you have enough money to trade with, so you can make more than your job. At the point where I'm not bringing any income in off of trading. I'm just learning. I'm just charting the charts, predicting, and seeing if my predictions are right. I'm learning the trade window right now, so I'm trying to get comfortable with the market, with certain, symbols and stuff like that. I'm trying to see where I am, which symbols I like to work with, and I'm seeing that I like gold. I'm watching the traders right now and seeing which traders that I like. Trading with Sai, her trading journal. I'm trying to decide which YouTubers, TikTokers, and Instagrammers I like in order to figure out who's explaining it to the point where I can understand it, who's not putting out trades or not putting out courses and making you pay for it, or not really having full access to them, or I'm trying to go for the free right now because that's what I could afford. What's her name? The Petite, Pernaja Petite. I paid for her $11 discipline course because I wanted to be disciplined, and it was only $11, and I had $11 at that time. So I was like, why not? But for the most part, I honestly am looking for somebody not to be like, I got this course, I got that. If you want this, comment down in the comment box and type trade in order to be linked to this. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to jump through hoops. I'm not trying to be dragged over here to only find out that you're going to charge me for the course. And I can kind of see the signs of a person just really out here just trying to sell you, sell you something. And I'm not for it. I'm looking for YouTubers who are going to be authentic, genuine, and understanding that we all need to start from somewhere. We always start from the bottom, and you don't have any money, and that's why you're in this, is to eventually make yourself profitable, get yourself out of the financial space that you're in. So that's why I follow the YouTubers that I follow, because they're giving it away for free, because they don't need to charge you because they're already making money, and that's kind of who I aspire to be. That's who I like and who I want to be. So yeah.
Really thoroughly impressed. If y'all don't know, this is my first year trading gold, so I added it to my watch list, just in case, when NQ isn't really behaving like that, I have a second option, so that way I don't have too many no trading days this year. At least I'm trying to go down that route. But let me let y'all see the trade real quick.
See how this trucker and his family found financial freedom.
I absolutely hated truck driving with a passion.
Look at this trade on gold. Beautiful trade, straight to the point, 1 to 2, and it went up for a little more than a 1 to 2 now. Let's see how far it has gone. What, 1 to 4? Yeah, almost a 1 to 5 on gold, y'all. I think the part that I loved about it the most, and NQ does it sometimes as well, but I find myself...
That's another thing that I need to learn is ratios that I want to learn, not need to learn. I want to learn ratios, and I want to learn the other little, it looks like it's gonna break. You want to break up here in order to really just get in something and see something, but this is already giving you an indication that it's it's gonna break past, but it can come up here and then go back down and continue to consolidate. So That's why people get into trades once it hits this part and go up. But I forgot what I was saying. Let me see.
NQ trades a lot longer these days, you know.
Yeah,
So
I wanted to learn ratios to better understand it and understand. Let me see. Let me show you. This most likely needs to be. I wish you can take the text and yeah, I wish you could take the text and I'm gonna just make it smaller. Let me change the color. What did I do? I changed this. Either way. I'm probably being concerned with something that I shouldn't be concerned with right now. I should probably be looking at the trade. But yeah. It's just purple on purple so you can't see, but yeah. I need to learn the ratio, risk to reward ratio. They normally go 1-to-1, which is that, which is half and half. And then I need to learn like with the target and all of this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to chat because ChatGPT will give you all the quick answers. It went over. Please don't see. I think that I don't know what target is. Obviously risk to ratio reward is obviously 1-to-1.